saying similar thing, it carries more weight. So
Absolutely.
I preach collaboration. So joining it back to your question about how African youth would utilize internet for personal development. In my experience, like you rightly asked, in my experience, I have a corporate training. I worked with Union Bank before leaving the corporate environment. The corporate environment, I mean, working for a corporate body. I have in all the years I worked, noticed something, that one thing that is certain is personal branding. And personal branding, you build it, you leverage on something to build your personal branding. Now, when you now mention personal branding, you can discuss personal development and remove personal branding from the equation. Now, when I left bank, I discovered that joining LinkedIn, because then we were trying to discover LinkedIn and how we'll be able to leverage on it for job hunting and other. Because normally, when young people want to come to LinkedIn, normally the whole idea is that
to get a job,
you use it to, great. You want to get a job and all that. But when we came in, we observed how some other folks who have, been there have been doing it, and then we observed the trend and their trajectory, their growth. Now we discovered that they were doing something. And what was that? They were making contributions. They were adding value. So you now start seeing that, okay, this person is adding value. This person is making contribution. And because of that, is beginning to attract, some kind of opportunities. And then the more you add value, the more value follow you. That is the philosophy. That is the law. That is the principle.
That's powerful.
So when I noticed that, and I discovered that, okay, the more I go all out to make impact, to create quality, inspiring content that will be able to lift another mind, and then someone may just be looking for a job, and then even though you are looking for, but you are sharing an opportunity because you are not suitable for that opportunity, another person is suitable for that opportunity. But these are the things you do, and then the whole environment, the whole social media space captures all this, and gradually you are building what you call your social identity. Okay. Now, as you keep building your social identity, it will get to a point where you build a level of social trust. Okay. Now, these discussions about social identity, social trust is still anchored on internet, and that is what is bringing me back to the question: how will you utilize the internet for personal development so much? When you come online, when you start using the internet, it is for you to ask yourself, why am I here?
Right.
What do I want to achieve? So you do not just begin to chase the wind. What exactly did you come for? Okay, let's say I have come to build. One of the things I advise young people when you come online is you are using a social media platform like LinkedIn, which is one of the best professional social networking platforms that we have. If you come to such a place, you want to build your professional network first. That is the first thing you want to do. Because why you need the professional network is you want to develop yourself. Once you start developing some set of people that are going to become your family, you are building a support system. You are going to leverage on them to also build yourself, because personal development is also the function of your immediate environment. You can't develop more than your immediate environment. That is why environment is very key when it comes to personal development. So once you're building your society, your social space, your environment, where you are, that is where you keep building quality relationship. You do strategic networking. Networking this time, even though you say I want to network, but you are networking strategically because you know why you are there. You know the people you are going out for. You're actually building it consciously. Once you do that, over time, you begin to assimilate. You begin to reap. You begin to bring just like where you deposit. Over time, you withdraw. You keep withdrawing. That is the way it works. So personal development could be built on internet. How? First, by building your social identity, make it positive. Build a positive. A lot of people come to social media, use the internet to build a very negative identity for themselves. Because the moment you sign up in any social media, that moment you start building what we call social legacy or digital legacy. That digital legacy has to do with all the things you do from that day one on. So, youth, African youth, my advice for them is, once you come online, once you want to start using the internet, tell yourself, I'm here to build a personal brand that at any time when it is mentioned, it would align with my personal vision, my personal mission. Okay? And once you're done doing that, the next is for you to migrate to reaping. That's what we call social currency. You start cashing out the gains, the gains of your social identity, your social trust, and all that. So that is my advice. Be intentional. Be intentional about what you are coming there for, and build your social identity positively. Post things that you will be proud for next 5, 10 years, 20 years. Okay? Make comments that you'll be proud for next 5, 10 years. Don't just rush to make comments to use social media to bully or do any sort of illegal things. Remain positive. That's my advice.
Amazing. That is absolutely fantastic, Faith. I totally love the way you presented the idea, starting with the story with UTOP and using yourself as an example while you were in the corporate world, because we have many young people that do not actually have a job. Instead of having the mindset that I want to just be on the internet, to just be job hunting, how can I build myself and align it with what the internet is offering, with my personal vision, and build something for myself? And you've actually answered my next question, and you are almost answering the next two questions. So, but I would give you the opportunity because
it's okay. I'll just give highlights, okay?
No, definitely.
Okay.
So
at least you're making progress.
Absolutely, you're hitting the nail on the head, and that is what it is all about. It's about sharing what people that are successful in what they are doing, and they're still young. And some young people will ask questions like, but this person is actually my age mate. Okay, how is this person doing it? But I've been online for this long. I'm not actually. It's just being strategic. Know yourself and know how you're going to do it. And those are the fantastic points you gave. So I'm just going to ask that if you're going to just mention top 3 things you will say if you're going to advise a young person to be smarter.
Normally, when I want to ask a young person to be smarter in this age, I so much love social networking. If I want to advise young people, I will ask them to network like that is the only way that they will succeed. Okay, so normally I go with what I call the 3 C's.
Oh, your C's.
3 C's, and that's what I'm going to leave for young people too. Yeah, the 3 C's. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it for the young people because it has helped me. It has helped a whole lot of other people that I have interacted with over time, and I'm sure, Brother Yomi, it also has helped you so much. The 3 C's, the first C is connect. Always be willing to connect with people. Be willing to start relationship. Be willing to build a relationship. Be open-minded. Okay? Connect with people. Get to know people. All right? This is not the age where you want to do it yourself alone. No. Go all out. Meet people. Know people. Okay? Now, quickly, the second C is contribute. In all that you do in life, in anywhere you work, anything that you do, whether you're working for somebody, you're working for yourself, whatever it is that you're doing, always seek to contribute. Always seek to make and add value. Always try to be that person that wants to first add value before you start asking for anything at all.